Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is brought on by a couple of things. One, I have another video I want to shoot later today. Today is Good Friday, so I'm not at work. So I have another video I want to shoot, which is a Tuesday review video, so I had to have my makeup done. So I thought I would shoot it because, hey, then I'm doing like a chatty get ready with me. And then the other thing is I bought a table. You can't see it, but I finally bought like a TV tray type table, if you will, to have in front of me so that I'm not always taking the cat scratcher from over there. And I actually have a table in front of me. So I'm looking forward to shooting with a table to see if it helps me stay in frame and stay in focus and all of that, which I feel like is a really basic thing that I should have done a long time ago, but I just did it now. And the other reason is because I've been doing my makeup kind of differently lately. I don't wear foundation often anymore, liquid foundation. I've been really working on my skin, I guess. I went to do an order from Deciem, The Ordinary, and I went to order a bunch of stuff that I was out of, and I went to order their Grwm Active Retinoid, the one that I've always used, and it says you can't order it anymore, so I messaged them on Instagram, and I was like, why can't I order this? I've ordered this 1,000 times, and they're like, it's a medical grade thing, and that's why you can't order it. So they must have, like, I'm trying not to be, like, butthurt about it, because they must have gotten in trouble or something, or else why would they change that policy, right? So I bought something else, and then I bought a different sort of skin clearing thing, and my skin looks really even and really nice, and I'm on my period right now, and I don't have any of those big cystic acne spots, and these sort of little scars that I have up here from acne's past are starting to go away, and it's all very exciting. So I haven't been wearing liquid foundation, also because as we head into the warmer weather, like, who wants to wear heavy liquid foundation in the summer, when you're just sweating all the time? Definitely not me. I'm really not good at filling in my eyebrows. I've actually been using my Colourpop pencil to fill in my eyebrows, but I can't find it, so today we're using the Rimmel one. So the review video that I want to shoot later today is actually I ordered a fake ponytail, because if you watch my last which video was it? It was my Colourpop haul, where I talked about how I had to get rid of both of my fake ponytails because they were really cheap and really shitty, so I bought like a good one from a brand called Insert Name Here. I had seen them on Kathleen Lice's Instagram, and she's usually pretty trustworthy, so I bought some stuff, and it's pretty good. And I also bought fake full bangs, so we're going to see how that goes. And then I realized that I've been doing a lot of hair Tuesday reviews lately. Like, I have a L'Oreal root spray one that I shot, like, literally a month ago, but I haven't uploaded yet because I wanted the overtone one to be up first. Even though I shot the root spray one, like, forever before overtone. So I have that one coming up, and then I have, I bought that DP Hue brand, or whatever they're called, that I've never heard of before. I bought their little root touch-up kit. I just have a lot of stuff lately that's hair, and now I have this Insert Name Here stuff, and is it hair overload? Like, do you care if I have a lot of Tuesday reviews that are hair things and not makeup things? Are you mad about that? Do you care? Don't worry though, like, Sephora has their sale soon. I think it's next weekend. And I don't have a very big cart there, but I have some stuff. I really want to try a couple of the Mario Badescu skincare stuff, because there's this stuff that I'd never heard of before, but it's by Mario Badescu, and it's called the Buffering Lotion. And it's meant for the big sort of under-the-skin cystic acne that I get. So I really want to try that, and I really want the eye cream by Mario Badescu as well. And then there's a Vice Lipstick I really want by Urban Decay. Here's the thing. I really feel like Urban Decay did themselves a disservice when they launched 100 lipsticks at once, because that's overwhelming for anyone. Like, there was like 2 YouTubers who did like full lip swatches of the whole set, and that was it. Because it's just too many, and it's like, how are we supposed to decide which ones out of this whole set that we want, So, lately in my hunt to find like a really nice sort of pinky nude lipstick, I went to Sephora and I bought one of the ones from the Too Faced Peach line, and surprisingly, it was too peach for me. And then I bought the Bridezilla one, and like from that line, and it was too pink for me. So then I decided, you know what, I'll go over and I'll try the little Urban Decay stuff. The Vice Lipstick section at my Sephora is just like an end cap, kind of hidden by the wall, like it's really out of the way. But I went over there, and I basically just started swatching a whole bunch on my hand. A whole bunch. And there was actually a couple that I wanted. The one I bought, I'll wear it in this video at the end, but it's called Ravenswood. I thought it was called Ravenswood. This is Hideaway. Huh? I thought I bought Ravenswood. This one's... Anyway, there's another one that I want. It's called Back Talk, and I would have bought it already, but I'm just waiting for the sale. And then also the nice thing about Sephora this time around is that you can get MAC at Sephora. So I really also want the original MAC lipstick in Cream Cup. So I'm just going to wait till the Sephora sale and buy that. So now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to do a thing. And I'm going to use the Glossier Skin Stretch, or whatever it's called. Nope, just Glossier Stretch Concealer. Skin Stretch, much creepier sounding. I'm just going to put this all under my eyes. And it really barely has any coverage, but it brightens the area, as you can tell. And that's kind of just what I want. I want to look more awake. Speaking of skin, that's kind of a creepy transition, but one of the scary movies that I've always wanted to see was The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. And I really wanted to see it. I never really thought to, super look for it on, Amazon or any of that, the way that I bought the, Nightmare on Elm Street series. I had looked for it in store a couple of times, but it was always too expensive for me. And then, Shudder put it on about a week ago. And, when I got the notification and they posted on Instagram about The Fly being on Shudder, I got home from work that day, and usually, the one radio show that I book, it's on, it's, still on by the time I get home from work. I leave while it's still going on. And I usually pretend to, still pay attention. I'll open my email, I'll kind of keep tabs on it and that sort of thing. This day, I did not. I just got home and I changed into my pajamas immediately because you have to be in your pajamas to, really watch a movie, right? That's just how it goes. And, I sat here and at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I watched The Fly for the first time. And it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I liked watching Jeff Goldblum become a weird little alien thing. I'm used to watching him fight the aliens, and now he was one of them. See that Glossier concealer just looks so nice under my eyes. I'm really worried my camera battery's gonna die. I bought this at Winners. This is the Bare Sensuals palette by BareMinerals. The plastic is finally starting to come off. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to just rip it off at some point, but it's just such a pretty palette. It looks like the palette that I would own, you know? Okay, so want to hear a hilarious comedy of errors? My camera battery was so low, it started flashing. So I went over there to change it, because I do have a spare. And as I went to put the palette that I was just showing you on the table, I dropped it. And now the hinge is broken. So that's great. None of the shadows are even moderately injured, though. So I'll just have to make baby eyes at my stepdad and see if he can fix it. I'm sure he can. What was I talking about? I was talking about how I watched The Fly and I really liked it. And then that same weekend, I started binge watching Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. So I had started watching Sabrina when it first came out, but I got stuck on that stupid episode with the sleep demon. I'm sorry, but Netflix, you can't do filler episodes if you're gonna drop a whole season at once. I lose interest and then I never come back to it. But the second season had just come out and I was interested, so I basically just I watched that episode, but only sort of. I sat here doing other things at the same time. And then once it was over and we got on with the rest of the season, it was so exciting and so interesting. So it's just that one episode that was really bad and just boring and had nothing to do with anything. And then I watched the Christmas one, and then I got almost all the way through the second season. But I was watching it on Sunday, and I had to stop, obviously, when Game of Thrones was about to start. So I think I have 2 episodes left in season 2, and I really enjoyed it. So if you're like me and you got stuck on the filler episode in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, power through it. It's a really fun sort of show. There's nothing else really like it in that sort of, I don't know, dark magic-y way on TV that's still sort of hokey and silly. I really enjoy it. Also, Team Nick Scratch for the win. I'm sorry, I really want to like Harvey. I really do, but I just can't. He's such a wiener. Sorry, Sabrina, I just can't accept these pencil crayons from you for Christmas because they have magic in them. I just don't trust magic. Okay, I understand that you don't trust magic, but these pencil crayons are literally just enchanted to never get dull. That's it. And he wouldn't even accept them. What a dick. And Nick, as far as I am at least, has not done anything in any way to hurt Sabrina. He even got expelled for her, so sorry, can't be Team Harvey if Harvey's being a butt. Ross Lynch, however, who does play Harvey, is a phenomenal actor, and I really want to see, he played Jeffrey Dahmer in My Friend Dahmer, and I haven't even seen it yet, but I really want to see it. I don't know how, it's one of those indie films that's hard to find. See how nice this palette is? It's pretty pigmented, and all the colors go together, and they all blend out nicely. They blend together easily. This is just a really a dummy-proof palette, and I need more dummy-proof things in my life, to be honest. like I said in my Steals and Deals video, like, this was a palette that I was going to Winners, like, every day and looking at it and being like, oh, thank God it hasn't been bought yet. And then I was like, why don't I just buy it if I want it so bad? And then I did. Do I put a lid shadow on, do you think? Yeah, we'll use the one called Shazam. Speaking of Shazam, I haven't seen that movie, and I don't intend to. I know so many people have been telling me that it's so good. I just can't help it. I think it looks stupid. Like, it looks so eye-rolly to me. I'm such a grumpy old man. I can't see movies that are fun. I just can't do it. I think the Zac Efron as Ted Bundy movie comes to Netflix soon. I'm cautiously optimistic about that one. I really messed up this liner. Like, it goes down. Why does it go down? Do you like Game of Thrones? Did you? Who's your favorite character, and who do you hope is on the throne at the end? Personally, I hope the Night King's on the throne at the end. I just feel like nobody in Westeros is actually deserving of the throne. Like, let's just let the bad guys have it. Do I think that'll be what happens? No. But I hope. Or Lyanna Mormont. I love her. I want to cosplay her, but I don't know how to make it, like, obvious that she's who I am. Like, a big Jon Snow cloak is what Katie said. And then I'd wear no makeup and, like, these little hairs pulled back. Just read everyone to filth the whole time I'm in the costume. That's fine for my liner, right? I really don't want Dany on the throne. I just think it's too obvious. It's too boring. Jon Snow would make the most sense from, like, a storyline standpoint, because the show's kind of, whether intentionally or unintentionally, been following him from the beginning. You know, I just don't want any of them to win. Cersei was my favorite, as you know, because I love a ruthless queen. But then she started this whole Euron Greyjoy shit. And now it's like, homegirl, what are you doing? And that's about as spoilery as I'll get, don't worry. Okay, I had to, like, really concentrate while I put on this lash primer because it's, like, it's a they're real, so the end is so spiky, and I put myself in the eye, like, literally every day. So I was trying very hard not to. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on my channel or not before, but my cat Layna, she's very boogery. She's always been boogery, and I actually, like, we took her to the vet once, and the vet was kind of like, some cats are just like that. So that didn't really do anything. So then on my birthday, actually, I had my sister Sam and Cass take her to the vet, and mention the boogers to the vet. And that time, it was a different doctor, and he gave her medicine for a chronic upper respiratory infection. And she still boogers. She'll probably always still booger to an extent. But oh my god, she's so much better. She's like actually like booger on things. Like I would have things of mine that had actual snot on them. And now it's much better. She still does sometimes, but not a whole lot. But because she can breathe so much better, she's extra crazy now, right? Because she's got so much energy. And she's always been kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Aggressive? Like, she's not afraid to attack you if she just wants to. Not even if you did anything. If she just wants to attack you, she'll just do it. And she just needs to learn how to, like, place this energy. Because, like, I'll try to play with her, but she doesn't always want to play for very long. But then an hour later, she's, like, practically jumping up and down on the spot. It's like having this little terror running around my house. It's very funny. But she especially loves to harass my mother and my stepfather, which is so funny. I love her so much for that. She just likes them. I can't help that. So now I'm going to put on, this blush is by Colourpop, and it's called Prenup. And it's, like, the most perfect shade of pink for me. It's my favorite. Now, before I contour, I just want to take a little bit of this and put it around my mouth, because my mouth is a little bit red. That's what I like so much about the Glossier concealer, is it doesn't really super cover things, but it just makes it look naturally a little bit nicer. Now, to show you a thing that I bought. I picked this up. This is a Fenty Beauty Matchstick. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I bought a Fenty Beauty Matchstick. This is in the shade Amber. This is, like, the most perfect contour shade for me ever. And I know, like, I went back and forth with myself on buying this for, like, literally months. Because in one hand, I was like, Abby, you already have like an Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit that you hardly ever use. But then I'd be like, yeah, but I would contour so much more if it was an easier application. And obviously that side of me ended up winning. But like, for real, look at that. Like, that was so easy. For my nose, I do this a little differently. I take it down the sides. And up that side. And then here. And then I kind of try to blend it down a little bit. And then just to make that super pop, I take the Maybelline Age Rewind. Just because it's got more coverage to it than the Glossier one does. And I just want to put this a little bit in the middle of my forehead too, because my skin's looking a little rough up there. See, much better. I sneezed and my eyes really watered, so now I just gotta go in with this. And then now that I'm done with, like, creams, I guess. Where's my lid? What I do first is I go over my middle of my face with the Colourpop powder. And then, that's it for the Colourpop powder. I bought this Sephora Collection powder foundation. This is in the shade 12 Fair Warm, and it looks like it would be the right color for me. It's so dark. It's way too dark.
And that's when my camera stopped recording. Fortunately, all that you missed between when my camera stopped recording and when I realized it stopped recording and hit record again was that basically I picked this powder foundation because I went through Sephora, like the physical store, and I touched all the powder foundations that they sold, and believe it or not, the Sephora Collection one was the softest to the touch, so that's why I bought it. And basically it is a little too dark for my skin and a little too warm, so all I do with it is I take that same e.l.f. brush and I take it around the perimeters of my face so that it's not dark enough to be a bronzer, but it just kind of helps set my face down, blur the pores, and it helps bring a little bit of life to my skin because my skin color naturally is so gray. And now let's get back to the rest of the footage.
So ignore how red my eye is, because sometimes my eyes just don't agree with me. I've told you before, I have the world's wateriest eyes. And I don't know why. But anyway, so I get this like really nice powdered look. And then we're gonna go in with this. This is the Wet n Wild Zodiac Loose Highlighter, and this is the Sephora Collection Pro Drawing Blender Brush. And this is how I apply loose highlighter, which is, you know, just this one. I only own this one. And I like to take a little bit there, a little bit there, even though this eye is still freaking out. And then just like a little bit, bridge of my nose, top lip, even though it's a little glittery for the top of the lip, but yellow. So this lipstick is the Urban Decay Hideaway. I just love the formula, and I love how it looks. It's just a really good. It's just really good. I love it. And the color of this really ties into the BareMinerals palette nicely. And yeah, this is how I've been doing my makeup lately. The BareMinerals palette on my eyes before I dropped it and broke it. This lipstick in particular, I've been keeping in my purse so I can use it whenever I want it and whenever I would like to. No foundation. There is SPF in my moisturizer, so don't worry about that. And if I feel like I need to use a setting spray, like if I feel like I've used too much powder, I will, but both of these powders, the Colourpop one and the Sephora one, are so light. This is how I've been wearing the makeup. Sometimes I'll wear my old magnetic lashes. I had them here because I was going to put them on, but I really don't want to. I don't feel like I need to with the Benefit, where is it? The Kush Mascara by Milk and the Benefit primer. I don't think I need lashes with these two together all the time. And anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. And I will see you next time. Bye!